So I don't know if you guys know, but today is the Supreme Spring Summer 18 lookbook and preview. So let me knock out some breakfast real quick, then we'll get right into the lookbook. Hey, what's good, my family? Welcome back to my channel for another video. If you guys enjoy anything Supreme or sneaker related, make sure to subscribe to my channel down below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to slap a like on it. But with that being said, today we're gonna get into Supreme Spring Summer 18 lookbook and preview. Now the thing is, I don't want to go through every single piece that they drop because I would literally be here for like an hour and I don't want to waste so much time. So what I did was I previously went through all the items and I chose 35 items that stood out to me the most. Whether they look the best or whether they look the worst, they were just the ones that stood out to me the most. So with that being said, let's get straight into this video. Casey Neistat looking ass. Alright, so when I opened the lookbook, the first item that stood out to me the most was the Vibrations Corduroy Trucker Jacket. I'm gonna put the items right here so you guys can see them while I'm seeing them. Now what really caught my attention about this jacket is all the different graphics. I believe that this jacket is gonna come out in 3 different colors and it's also gonna have pants to match. So I feel like if you're Jacob Star, you're gonna get the whole suit and you're gonna take some dope ass pictures with it. Now in my opinion, this jacket was one of the pieces that stood out the most and it's one of the coolest pieces. I just like all the graphics on it, but I don't want to waste too much time on one piece, so let's get into the next one. The second piece that I saw was the MLK zip up flannel. I feel like the colors that they used on this piece were really dope and it's a really cool way to pay homage to him. But with that being said, the third piece was the Blessed hooded sweatshirt. I feel like the graphics on this is pretty dope and the main slate color that they used just stood out to me a lot. I honestly really like this piece. The next piece that caught my eye was the Ripple long sleeve tee. I feel like there weren't that many shirts that actually were really dope, but this was one of them. Now this kind of reminds me of the tote that they came out with in Spring Summer 17 and I just like the colors that they used on this shirt. Now the next piece is one that you guys should already know by now, and that's the shoulder bag with the repeated strap. That one is really dope in my opinion and I'm gonna try to go for it in the khaki and black colorway or the all black colorway. It's just really sick and I'm gonna definitely go for this piece. I'm really digging the Illegal Business Controls America hoodie. I feel like they should have made the logo a little bit smaller and put it on the chest as well. It doesn't have anything on the chest and it has the big words printed on the back. It also has Supreme embroidered on the hoodie. I just feel like this is pretty subtle. Now the diagonal hoodie was definitely one of my favorites. I like the color blocking. I like the lines that they had on it. If I decide to go for this hoodie, I might go for the red and blue one or the all black one. I most likely will go for the black one. I feel like the letters would be embroidered on this one. This next piece I spoke about in my previous video, and that would be the nylon warm-up pants. These kind of reminded me of the Brooklyn Box logo warm-up pants that we had last season. I really wanted those, but I never really went out and got them. Now with these is a whole different story. I like the colors on them, so I'm gonna definitely be trying to go for these. This next hoodie I'm really a fan of. I remember when they dropped the hoodie that had Supreme embroidered on the sleeve, and I was not able to get that hoodie for shit. But this time around, I'm gonna definitely be trying to get this one. I'm gonna go for it in all black because I feel like it's a really subtle hoodie and you could just wear this with anything and nobody really knows that it's Supreme. Now I believe that the lettering on this hoodie is embroidered, which makes it feel like it's worth the price, honestly. Now this next piece stood out to me because it has the ribbing. It has like a line on the ribbing, then it has Supreme in like this vintage font. This is the bevel long sleeve and it looks like a heather gray with pink lettering. It's just really cool. The next piece that stood out to me was the corduroy baseball jersey. Now this one really stood out to me because I remember Martin Lawrence used to wear these type of jerseys and the colors that they're coming out with kind of remind me of that vintage feel. So I don't know if I'll be going for these, but they're just a really dope piece in my opinion. Another piece that stood out to me was the bar stripe tee. This one just stood out to me because of the colors. It has like this lime green with purple stripes and then it has Supreme in really small font on one of the stripes. This is alright, but if they come out with the right colors like a black and white one, that would be really dope. Next we got the plaid tee. I honestly like the plaids that they use for these shirts. I like the whole designs, like the squares on it aren't too big, but they're not too small to the point where it's kind of annoying. I like the white, black, and yellow one, and I also like the green and blue one. This split anorak kind of reminds me of one of the most popular pieces from last season. I feel like this anorak is pretty dope, but it all depends on the price they put it for. If they put this jacket for $348, they could have it. If they put it for $198, I could have it. You get me? Like, I'm not gonna pay almost $400 for this jacket. That's out the window. This next jacket you guys might not agree with me on, but this stood out to me for the wrong reason. I really don't like this jacket. I just feel like it's too much on a jacket, and it reminds me of DJ Khaled saying, "Lion!" I kind of like the more simplistic things, and this is not simplistic at all. It's just OD, so I'm gonna just leave that to the side. Motorcycle patches on my jacket. That's what this reminds me of. It got over 70 patches on the jacket. Like, you don't need that many patches on a jacket. Like, I get it, motorcycle patches on my jacket, but you don't need 70 patches on a jacket. They should have took at least some patches off. Like, you don't need that many patches. Deadass. The D-Boss logo corduroy jacket is honestly pretty icy. I like the whole design on it. It has Supreme a lot of times. Now the color that I'm gonna show you right here is not the color that I would get. It's just the one that pops the most so you guys can see the design. I would personally go for the black one. I just feel like it fits my style more and it's way more subtle. But with that being said, the next piece is the MLK hoodie. I really like the one that they did with Malcolm X. I like the whole Obama designs that they had. Now this MLK one is definitely another good one, and I'm gonna definitely be trying to go for this piece. Now I don't know if I'm gonna keep it for the collection or resell it. I feel like if the resell is really high, I might decide to do that, but I would love to have this in my collection. The next piece was the one I believe we saw in the teaser, and that was the landscape hoodie. It kind of looks like tie-dye on the teaser, but now that I'm actually looking at it, it looks like more of a painting that somebody threw on a Supreme hoodie. I really like the colors that they used for this hoodie. They just look really summery and really spring vibes. Now this next jacket stood out to me a lot, but it wasn't for the right reasons. This kind of reminds me of like a strippery type vibes, and I don't really like it. It's like a plastic suit. I'm just really not a big fan of this jacket. This kind of reminds me of the Air Force Ones that used to come out where you can see your toes on the inside of the Air Force Ones. I feel like your arms will get foggy in this jacket. That's a hell no. This next piece I feel like they could have done way better with, especially considering the fact that Hugh Hefner passed away. Like, why would they make a soccer tee with the Playboy logo on it instead of really thinking about a design that would have been dope? But I don't know. Next we got the over-dyed crew neck. I honestly wish that this was more of a hoodie and not a crew neck. I like the over-dyed design, but I'm not really that much of a crew neck fan. But it's a pretty dope design in my opinion. The Supreme embroidery isn't too huge, which is always pretty good. The next piece I got are the landscape sweat shorts. These basically have the same design as the hoodie that was on the teaser, but they're just basically coming out in shorts. This next piece isn't something that's gonna be really major, but it's just something that I would really like to have, and that would be the F the World t-shirt. On the front it has the compact logo, I believe it's embroidered. Then on the back it has the F the World. And this piece is just really cool in my opinion. This would definitely be one of my essentials, and if I do get it, I'm gonna go for it in black. The next piece is definitely another one of those essentials. This one is basically a white t-shirt, then it has the ribbing in black. Now on the back of the ribbing on the neck area has Supreme embroidered, and on the bottom front of the shirt you have Supreme as well. This next item I'm honestly on the fence about, and that would be the piping hoodie. This is one of those items that I don't know how to feel about. I kinda like it, but I kinda don't. Now this next piece stood out to me a whole lot, and that would be the sideline hoodie. Now we have these in different sport team colorways. We got the Lakers colorway, we got the Miami Hurricanes colorway, the Giants colorway, then we got a white one and a black one. If I go for this, I'ma definitely go for the black one. The next piece is something that just looked really interesting to me, and that would be the sideline crew neck. I don't know how I feel about this item, but it just stood out to me. It's like a wavy font going all around the crew neck. This next piece is the sweat shorts version of the hoodie that has the embroidered logo on the sleeve. These honestly look really cozy in my opinion, and they're coming out in 8 different colors. So basically they're gonna be making a pair of shorts that match each color of the hoodie that's coming out. Now we're starting to get into some of the accessories. The first one that caught my attention was the cartridge flask. Now this one basically looks like a bullet. It has like the top, which is like the bullet head, and then on the bottom it's like the rest of it. So the top of it is gold and the rest of it is silver. I just feel like this looks really clean in my opinion, and it has Supreme basically like lasered on there kinda. Depending on if they tax on this or not will determine if I go for this or not. Now the light vest I would honestly wear on a day-to-day basis. I just feel like it looks really clean, and you could wear this on a regular. Like you could throw a hoodie under this and throw the light vest over it. You good. And honestly, Balenciaga has been doing the big ass puffer coats. You could pull this off. I'ma pull this off. Now the next piece I would get strictly for resale purposes, and that would be the Supreme logo Zippo. I feel like this is gonna have a lot of resale value for the simple fact that Zippos already sell for a whole lot after they sell out. So one that has the Supreme logo on it, cash. Give me $150 for this. You got it. I feel like the traveler mugs always come out, and this is one that we've seen before, but it kind of looks like a bigger version of it. So I'm gonna definitely be trying to go for this. If I do go for it, I'm gonna go for it in the red colorway for the simple fact that that's always the most wanted color. So I gotta have it. You feel me? Now the Hanes t-shirts that they're dropping this season are actually halfway decent. We got the checkerboard t-shirts and briefs this season. I feel like they're just really dope, and as soon as those drop, I definitely need some. I definitely need to hop on the Supreme brief wave before it's over, you feel me? Now we're getting into the last 4 items. So first we had 2 skateboard decks, and I honestly don't know the name of them because it got cut out when I took the picture of it. They're coming out in a red font and a blue font with like a green background. This is really clean in my opinion, and I feel like those will have some type of resale, but the next one that's coming out will definitely have more than these, and that would be the Skull Pile skateboard. The design is actually really dope, and it's a proven fact that when you have the Supreme box logo on anything, it sells regardless of what it is. So these would definitely have resale value in my opinion, and I'm gonna definitely try to go for it. I don't know if I would keep it as an aesthetic piece for my room or if I would sell it. It's just something that after I get it in my hands, that's when I decide, honestly. Now these last 2 pieces are the most extravagant shit I could possibly find on the lookbook, and that would be a fucking kayak that's 7 by 10 feet big. My dude, I'm not going kayaking with a Supreme kayak. I'm not the person who goes kayaking, but when these come out, we're gonna see people on kayaks going down the river on some shit. On some Supreme shit, drinking some liquor out of flask. Like, get out of here, sir. Some hypebeast dumb shit. Now the last piece is by far one of my favorite Supreme pieces, and that would be the Supreme pinball machine. Bruh, this is sick. Like, this piece is honestly super fire in my opinion, and if you have this in your house, bruh, fire. There's no other way to describe it. It's just really cool. Like, I would definitely get it if I had the funds to. This is just really sick. When I first found out that this was dropping, like yesterday, I was like, holy shit, bruh. Supreme really puts their stamp on anything and makes it look fire. Like,
that's just the way it is.
But that pretty much does it for the 35 to 40 items that I had for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to slap a like on the video and go ahead and subscribe down below, because I'm gonna be covering anything Supreme this season, plus a little bit more. I'm gonna also try to cover sneakers and all of that kind of stuff. So if you're into that, make sure you go ahead and subscribe down below. It would definitely mean a lot to me, and I'm gonna be starting a giveaway really soon. But with that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace, stay up, and I'm out. This is a long ass video.